You ready? Okay, welcome to the Coach Kim and Me show. We're up at the Ola'a Studios in the Rock, and we have a very special guest today. We have from Hilo. We have Uncle John from Free the People, for the people. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
Uncle John.
Welcome, John.
I told Brother Clay to bring his Bills flag, but he never bocce the Bills. But we're gonna roll him
Bills
anyway.
are all right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, week 4 and week 5. We got a week 4 review. We'll hit that in a minute, and we got a week 5 preview. But before that, we're gonna name some of the division leaders right now. Go ahead.
All right. So in the NFC, we got Eagles, 49ers, Lions. Lions.
Yeah.
Packers are rebuilding this year. They might make a run. We got the Bucks in the
Makes sense.
the Bucks.
Baker.
Baker Mayfield leading into the promised land.
Good for him.
In the East, we got the Colts. In the South, well, that everyone's tied there.
Yeah. I like
Everyone's
that, though.
tied there.
That's
Everyone's 2 and 2
fascinating.
there.
Yeah.
Titans, Jags, Texans, Colts.
Average.
Texans.
Though.
Texans.
Making a run.
Look out.
Texans. Ravens holding on, my dear life. We got the Chiefs, which we all expected, and then the Bills and the Dolphins are tied, but because of the game last week,
They're not tied.
Tiebreaker.
They're not tied.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker.
We'll get to that game in a minute. Okay, boom. Week
Game
4.
four.
You guys ready?
Game 4. Only.
Week 4.
Yeah.
Okay, Thursday night game. The now 3-1 Lions 34. The Packers at home 20. Pass.
Hey, Lions are in the lead.
It
Yeah,
was a
Yeah,
boring
it wasn't
game.
a surprise.
Was it? I didn't see it. I had
Boring
stuff
game,
to do.
but Lions like when boring. That's great for them.
No, you
That's
got
part
it.
of
Yeah.
advancing.
Really
Who
is.
the Lions lose to? Who's their one loss?
Sam, no. Good question.
Seattle.
question.
Seattle beat them.
Seattle.
Wow.
Seattle beat the Lions.
And you love Gino.
I'm
Watch out
not.
for Seattle. They're
That's my
serious.
sleeper team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch.
Sleeper list in Seattle.
Yeah. Well, I did take Seahawks. I said Seahawks and Jags. I'm right on it, dude. Okay. 2-2 Falcons 7. 2-2 Jaguars 23. Jaguars needed that win, bro. And,
Yeah. Yes, he did. It's a
yeah.
weird road win,
The
though.
Asterisk in London.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, how's this for weird?
Fish and chips.
The
Yes,
Jags-
sir.
Jag
The
lag.
Jags play in London 2 weeks.
Right.
2 weeks in a row.
Strange. Now
That
they're the
makes
home
no
team.
sense.
Yeah.
So to me, I would just
They
not
did
leave.
stay.
Oh, they
They
did
did
say,
stay.
yeah.
They
Why
did
would
stay.
you leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes no sense. That's what I thought too.
It's on their visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stick
we're
around.
gonna cut out.
That's gonna be an advantage for them going into this week. You know.
Yes.
I think so too. I think so too. And they play.
It's a big game.
Do they play you guys?
Yeah. They
The
do.
Bills are going to
The
London.
Bills are going to
Yeah.
London.
Whoa!
God save the Queen.
Indeed.
Nice. That's funny. Okay, here we go. This is the game. This is the whole shebang. This is the whole show.
Ah.
3-1 Dolphins 20.
Yeah.
Woo! The 3-1 Bills 248.
Oh, that's
248.
Yeah.
I just could say this and then you guys run it.
What
'cause
did
I know
they
you
score
like.
7,000 like Miami did last week?
I think the
right.
Bills
scoring
exposed Mike McDaniels as a mediocre play caller at best at this point. I think he's got the
Hot
deer in
takes.
the headlight look going, and if he don't figure something out quick, this could really unfold and not be cool. Last year they went 3-3, and then they lost 3 straight. Same thing happened last year. And Tua was playing during those games.
Tua was
Granted,
injured too.
he got the injury,
Yeah.
but he still played during those games.
Yeah.
So that's where we at. Go.
You want to take the lead? Well, I'll tell you this one. I wouldn't say exposed because he has a track record of making adjustments. He has a track record of, but I guess what you're saying was in game there wasn't the adjustments.
0.
One
That,
thing that I would say
Nothing.
about this game is those drives, those 3 drives that he had, that they just drove the field and scored. They ran the ball.
Yes,
They ran the ball,
Mostert.
and to me, I thought they were exposing Buffalo's weakness, which I felt was run defense. Although they're getting better from last year, but even when they came out of halftime, you know they were already losing by a lot. It was like 31-14.
The
And you would
third
think they just
drive.
got a pass, but no, they came out and ran, and they went down the field and scored, and then they didn't run the ball again. So that was a question mark in me. I wondered if their running backs was hurt or Mostert, but A-Chain, why you don't give that ball that guy needs
He's live.
20 touches.
That guy's
He's
so
live.
fast,
He's
dude.
live.
He needs like 50.
No, I agree. I can't even believe they have him. In addition to everybody else they get.
Yeah, what a pick, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, man, I think it was a combination though of a lot of things. I would have just put it all on the
McDermott coached a great game. The defensive scheme was beautiful. They were blitzing at the right time. Everybody was on fire. They didn't even have Von Miller. Everybody played lights out. Their offensive play calling was just so. That was the best game I've seen the Bills coach wise that I've seen them play.
They
So
still have
They
Vaughn.
kicked the field goal.
no,
in
yeah,
the
they still have
first
Von, but
few-
he injured now. Yeah, they were just playing it lights out. But then we saw one play too where the Dolphins cut it to Dolphins cut it to 11 at one point in the first half, right? And they went for 2. And I looking at him like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he? What you even thinking
That was
about?
the one right out of halftime, right? It was
that the one?
31-20 at that point.
Yeah, it's like
There was the
it
31
makes no
14,
sense.
They came out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like,
That
okay,
was kinda
already
weird.
you showing like just no. The judgment's just weird. So I don't know. Okay,
There
go.
was, there was no logic.
0. And that's just one call that didn't
for
matter
2.
because they got smoked. But if that's the kind of stuff you call in, then get more stuff like that than you call in. To me and him anyway. And then what? What do you got about that game?
For the game, it was like a tennis match at first. The Bills got the ball first,
Fireworks.
all the way down.
Yeah.
Dolphins, all the way down.
Yeah, that was nice.
Bills on the
Yeah.
second position, all the way down. Dolphins,
Mhm.
all the way
I don't
down.
even think there
Bills
was a
on the third one,
incompletion on
all
those.
the way
Yeah.
It was
down.
ridiculous.
That's where things went wrong.
Yeah. And that's
They
where it started
broke
looking.
serve.
That's where it's, yeah.
And
I agree.
Dolphins didn't know what the play calling so different from the first 2 drives.
That we're working.
The
yeah.
passes were east-west, not north-south.
Yeah.
And they were losing yards on a completed pass. I find that unacceptable.
At this level, I agree. I totally agree.
And
So
that's
we're gonna
what
see
they were
though,
doing.
right? Because he got to bounce back now and get some wins. You cannot, right? And that's what you do. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Josh Allen is on a different level as a quarterback.
He is right now.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Josh Allen is on a different level as a quarterback.
He is right now. I agree.
No, not right now. I mean,
Forever.
of course. But I just
really
mean
right now.
he is on a different level
Yeah, I
as a
agree.
quarterback, and he demonstrated on the first drive
Yeah.
Yes.
with the precision, the strength, the confidence.
Yeah.
That put the Dolphins not only behind 7, but it let them know you're going to have to keep scoring
With
because
us all
Dolphins do
good
not
on.
have
Yeah.
a defense that is shown that it can not only stop and make you punt, but turn the ball over at opportune times. Here and there, yes, in big wins against Denver, whoop-de-doo, but in the big games, we've never seen that. So he
Yeah.
put them on notice, and like you said, you can only keep up for so long. So the first person to crack was going to lose that game.
Yeah,
And when the Dolphins cracked, they crumbled.
yeah.
And,
'Cause on the
I
next
give
one-
Josh Allen the most credit for putting him on notice. That first touchdown pass looked simple, but it was perfect. And they
Looked
knew
off
that
the-
he was on point. And when Josh is on point,
He's hard to beat.
you're in trouble.
I agree.
Patrick Mahomes is in trouble. Burrow's in trouble.
Yeah.
Hurts is in trouble. They're all in trouble when he is on point.
Yeah.
He's on point.
And so-
And he was on point.
So that window for the Bills that I said might have been getting smaller, I couldn't have been more wrong. That window's massive.
As long as your quarterback, your franchise quarterback is there and still at least going a little bit better every year, the window is wide open.
Kudos to
It's
the
an
coaches.
offensive league.
Yeah, very nice. Hey, McDermott, super nice job. That was just a beautifully coached game. And it was a bummer that McDaniels just couldn't keep up. He got punched in the face and he didn't know what to do. And that's what happened. So go back to the books and come back better next week, brother.
Their road
That's
to
your
the Super
job.
Bowl is Raheem Mostert.
I agree.
And
I
Archer.
agree. And A-Chain. Yeah.
A-Chain.
Oh,
Yeah, the
A-Chain,
Mostert
A-Chain.
definitely two for those guaranteed
Oh,
5-6 yards.
Yes.
It's nice.
That
Yeah.
give you so many options now in the play action and
Yeah.
RPOs.
What a career.
Second and 4 is beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. You ready or no? What else you want to say? That's your
Yeah,
team.
Good game though.
Okay,
You know,
cross
bad
it.
Ultra
game.
deficient
Good
chips.
bad game.
Okay. 3-1 Ravens smoked the 2-2 Browns 28-3.
No interest.
Okay. The 1-3 Broncos 31 took out the 0-4 Bears 28. Bummer that the Bears couldn't win that game. Great for the Broncos.
Justin Fields gonna be some fantasy points.
I was gonna say somebody had to win that game, but I heard earlier there was hopes for a
Not
tie, and I
yet.
love
Yes,
that.
the tie would've been
That's
fantastic.
funnier than anything. So that game was it should have been a tie. Would
You
have been
good?
better.
Yeah. Okay. We move it.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Could've been way
2-2
better.
Steelers 6 on the road. 30 Texans at 2-2. So 6-30 the Texans. Check this out real quick for you guys. The Texans were 3-13-1 last year. they get chance next week, be 3-2, and in the lead in that division. Bro, Texas going playoffs.
In the lead.
Yeah. There's the best 2-12 team I ever seen last year.
Hey, man.
Hey, Texans might be this year's Lions, right? Or
Sure.
or somebody.
Which
Or,
didn't make the playoffs last year, but yeah. I
no,
hear what you're
exactly.
saying. I hear
Or
what you're saying.
because even the Panthers made a run last year at the end, but they're just
They
not,
did.
It's not
Which tells you
happening.
how bad they were to
Yeah.
be talking about them.
Yes.
That-
Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you win a few
Yeah.
games at the end when teams are like
Okay,
all
we're
hurt
moving.
and not trying hard.
Okay, going. Okay, 2-2 Rams, 29.
Yeah.
Colts 23, also 2-2. Rams won on the road, and that was a big win. The Colts really needed that to go to
Yeah,
3-1,
they did.
and I was kind of bummed they couldn't get it. But like we were talking, what about the Rams, man?
I don't
hard,
know.
Hard to make them out.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Puka's the man, though.
We
Hookah.
love that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a baller. dude.
He's not from Hawaii, but we
It
could
don't
claim
matter.
him. We're taking him.
Yeah, yeah, we're claiming it. Hilo high, bro.
Utah's
So
close
was
enough.
somebody.
Yeah, so cool.
Wait until they bust out that miniature running back.
Who?
Oh.
No.
Oh, no, that's wrong.
Wrong
No,
team.
but they are. The kind did he sign yet with
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
Oh, no.
Don't be breaking no rules. Don't
I
be
thought
breaking
it.
no rules.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, what you was gonna say?
That was
No, no,
close.
no.
Rams get some running backs though.
Okay.
Rams get some running backs because what's his name's not even Akers isn't even really running.
I think they released him.
Oh, did they? Yeah, they
I don't know.
got some other guys.
I don't
that are
have a
balling.
lot of facts.
Hey, man.
All right, that's okay.
You know, they're running with people that
Yeah.
didn't have
New
names
guys.
before.
Yep,
and
I
they're
love
starting
it.
to have names, man.
I heard an interview with McVay, my favorite coach,
Mm.
and you know what he said? He goes, "Bro, last year was humbling," and I said, "Hey, you
That's 3 years.
get." Nah, they won them before that, but I'm like, "Hey, you get chance then maybe."
Yeah.
At least you gotta think that. He's like, "Bro, I did not." He's like, "I did not like the way last year went," and it sounded it's pretty funny. I'm like, "Hey, right on this guy,"
Yeah.
because I think the Rams got.
He's
I think
pretty
the Rams
humble
are
in
the
those
kind.
soup
Well,
commercials.
they did
Yeah.
that.
Seems like a nice
Yeah.
man.
Some of those are funny.
Yeah, he
man.
seems like
Some
a
of them
nice
are funny.
man.
But I don't think the Rams want anything.
I got one for the Rams,
Okay,
though.
go.
Or more for Stafford. So they say the great quarterbacks make people around them better.
Oh,
right?
yeah, always.
So are we
Jordan.
now going to put Stafford on the list of greats?
No.
He won a Super Bowl. He
No, we're
almost comeback player.
If you like, we put him.
I don't know. So what does it take though?
I don't know.
He beat the Cowboys every time, so I can't say anything.
So
I can't
Eli's
stand
not a
that
great
guy.
though, or is he a great?
He is.
He is.
Okay, I'll go with that.
It's better than his brother.
So I'm the one. Hey,
Yeah, but
won
Eli
Super
get-
Bowls.
Which
Yeah,
one is
yeah.
the brother?
Oh yeah. I take Eli over Peyton in the Super Bowl if I'm gonna pick one team.
He's the luckiest guy in the world. I take
Yeah,
him
Hey,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Didn't have big
We'll get back
numbers
to
in
that.
those
Moving
Super
on.
Bowls.
Boy, you guys went
The
south.
3-1 Bucks,
Yeah.
26. The 2-2 Saints, 9. The Bucks are on
They-
fire.
3-1.
Is it an illusion or is it legit?
Well,
They're gonna be 6-2.
Those are real
Are
wins.
the Bucks gonna be 6-2?
No, how?
I don't
They're
know.
gonna double that up. Their
Yeah, that's
record
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can they do it?
I
I don't even know who they
Depending
play, but
on
that's a lot to
schedule.
ask.
Yeah. You know the schedule gonna be duck soup.
Yeah, but they can probably win that division 8 and 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Eight
Yeah,
Wins take
for
that
sure.
division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8-1.
Yeah.
I love that record
Yeah.
for that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a winner right there.
Yeah.
That's not a losing record.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
close,
Yeah,
but
pretty
Okay.
close.
yeah.
The 2-2 Commanders, 31, took the Eagles to overtime,
Mm,
but
mhm.
lost by 4, 31-34. Eagles are now 4-0,
right.
and the Commanders are a pretty rugged 2-2, bro.
Yeah.
They're a good team, I think.
Close losses, I think, both
Yeah,
of them.
all
yeah?
of them.
Or no?
Yeah, they have
Except
it.
one.
The Commanders lost a bad game? I don't remember.
oh
I don't watch their play.
Against this mediocre team
Average.
called the Buffalo Bills.
Average.
yeah, they smoked them.
Well,
That was the one before the Jet one.
That
No, it was right after
that
the
was
Jet.
Before the no, that was right before this week.
Oh,
last
got you,
week.
got you.
Yeah,
That was
They went,
3-3.
they
That's
went
what
3
it was.
blowouts in a
Yeah,
row.
week
Boom,
Oh,
boom.
my God.
Yeah. Okay, we move in. The 1-3 Bengals 3. Titans blew them out 37. Titans are now 2-2. You like the Bengals? You Bengals get chance or no way? 1-3 for bounce back.
Not the way they're playing from
Yeah.
day one.
Should have benched the kind, bro.
Their energy there's none.
That's weird, yeah.
They might as well.
I
come-
think Zach Taylor is the AFC's version of Brandon Staley.
I just want to know how did they beat the Rams? That's why I can't figure out the Rams.
Oh yeah, they beat the Rams.
Because the Rams have these good wins, not against great teams. But
No,
they
but-
look good in the wins.
But they played
They
good.
gotta, the coach gotta be decent. They got players. How did the Bengals beat the Rams? I didn't see the game, obviously, so it happened.
they were 0-3. They had to. I think they just had no choice.
Yeah, but
at home, you got to beat them.
Look at that score.
Yeah, and then you get smoked out by the Titans on the road.
You're only 1-2 at that
mediocre
point. You should still be
Titans.
pretty desperate.
Yeah.
But that's not playing desperate. That's
Bad.
falling down.
Yeah,
Maybe,
Well-
maybe if you look at those two games he just mentioned, Tennessee ran the crap out of the ball.
Derrick Henry?
throws
They gotta throw the
like,
ball more. Okay,
all
so
the
a game
time.
of styles.
Henry,
They
yeah.
match up better.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Henry's
Where
back.
the defense has a
Cool.
chance.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I'm ready to see some Henry play. Okay, the 1-3 Vikings. They got their first win against the Panthers, who are 0-4. So if you want to win, it's the Panthers. It's the Panthers pretty much right now. Oh, and the Bears. That's your two teams if you want to get a win.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I
the
hope
one-
they don't play each other. They shouldn't. They should never do that so they can stay.
Well, it might be on a
Stay
Thursday
there.
night.
The
way it's
worst
going
games
now.
in the world.
It might be
Hey,
on a Thursday
I don't
night.
know about Amazon Prime as a product, but the games are bad. I think it's because it's Thursday night. I know you don't like Thursday night as to
No,
play football.
Thursday night games are dumb.
Yeah.
It's bad for the
I
players.
agree.
It shouldn't be. It's dangerous even.
Just cut it out
Even
already.
if you went to Friday, you'd give them 24 more hours to heal. And that would be way less dumb than Thursday. But even less dumb than Friday would be Saturday. Because then they'd have 50% more time. Or even
And
not
I
that.
can wait till Saturday.
Yeah. But then you might as well just play Sunday then by then.
I don't know. A Saturday night game would be pretty.
Saturday
cherry.
game's pretty cool.
Saturday night game.
A
Would be
late
pretty
Saturday
cherry.
game, yeah. I got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
Moving
Peter
on.
King for
That's
president.
better for the kind.
Uncle, you ready for a snap already? Yeah.
Me or him. Okay, Raiders 17. They went down to Tijuana and lost to the Chargers. Oh, Brandon Staley. He's a master. Is that the game he went for it?
Every
Pick
that was a
any
joke.
game. Oh, it's
that was
every
a joke.
game.
That was a
Any
joke.
game.
Yeah. Pick any
good one.
game.
Good
You
one.
go for it on every
Good
game,
one,
man.
Good one.
That was a good one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Clever.
he's gone. Okay, not even. Okay, you ready? The 1-3 Cards 16. The
Whoa, man.
4-0 Niners 35.
Hey,
Was there any doubt? No.
Well, man,
there isn't any.
No.
always get doubt.
But I gotta say though, the Cardinals are surprising me the way they played.
Well, I thought they was gonna be the worst
I
team in the
agree.
league, but
I
they're not.
was
It's
really
the
thinking
Panthers and it's the Bears, bro.
Yeah.
Quarterback Josh
Dobbs.
Dobbs. Yeah, I mean, never had any success anywhere else. Not even like for like a couple drives in a row. Maybe a couple drives in a row, let alone.
He's
Over a
playing like a
couple
seasoned
games.
vet almost. You
Sure
know.
look good against the Cowboys. I tell you that. Against one of the best defenses.
Ooh.
Anyway, that was the week before, but still, yeah, surprising.
Okay, the Monday
That
night
game was more competitive too than that score, by the way. It
Yes,
was a little
it-
closer
yes,
than
it
that.
was.
It was.
To
Yeah.
Clay's
It sure
point,
was.
like the Cardinals, they don't not
It
show up.
was.
They
No,
kept answering.
I'm super
They kept
surprised.
answering. Yeah.
They all new coach, and that's good for
I'm
them.
super surprised. I saw the new coach do. They had a clip of him giving a prep talk to the team, and when I saw that prep talk, I'm like, oh, they guarantee gonna lose every game, bro.
Right.
The players are just like this. And he's talking about, like, he had his little spiel, and you know when you're dying, it's just not working, but he just wrote it out anyway, and all the guys were like
That's
this.
funny.
They're hiring some weird dudes as coaches. It's kind of a trend to get guys that are kind of metaphysical and strange, and like, you know what I mean? They're a little bit off.
Eccentric.
Yeah,
Like
eccentric,
Cheech.
exactly. Not that much fun. Not that much fun.
Okay, here's my pick to go
Maybe
Super Bowl.
Cheech gonna be the new Tijuana Chargers.
Perfect. Pick up 3 more wins this season, easy.
Oh, bro, that's a great idea. I
Yeah.
wonder if he can coach.
Call somebody. It doesn't have to.
The 3-1 Seahawks, who's my pick to go from the NFC to the Super
I love
Bowl.
it.
On the
Cinderella.
road, smoking the Giants, 24-3. Giants are 1-3. Yeah.
I tried to watch that game.
So.
No, it's just so hard. It's so sad for Daniel Jones. Like, just no, like, not an O line. They got no line.
No.
And plus he's a little bit slow with the ball coming out. Terrible decisions too. Like he actually creates some
Yeah.
distance. He's running towards the sideline, takes like a 2-yard, goes out of bounds, losing 2 yards. Just throw the ball
throw the ball
somewhere.
away.
You don't have grounding. He's not even in play anymore. I can't figure that guy out sometimes.
No,
He plays so hard though. He puts himself in like harm's way. He really wanted to play hard, but it was really hard to watch.
They gotta stick with
Nobody
him,
is
though.
open so too.
Nobody's
Yeah,
open.
like you said, name a receiver on
Name a
that team.
receiver on the Giants.
It's a frustrating
Besides
game.
Waller.
Lots of short passes that are really annoying.
Yeah.
Aren't they though?
Yeah, they're really. And, yeah, you mix
Why
it up.
throw the ball
Mix it
at
up.
And you didn't even have Saquon on the field too. So like,
He's out.
Short passes only work if you can get yards after the catch. But when you're throwing in short and there's a linebacker right there, dirshing the guy, it's just
not
annoying.
Tyreek Hill.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. No.
Okay. Week 4, we good?
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of a junk week, to put it that way, honestly.
It was boring. Week
Are
5,
you counting like the Sunday night game, though?
who was the Sunday night game?
Of week 4.
Yeah, who was that?
I think the Chiefs played. I'm not sure.
Oh, the Chiefs-Jets game.
Yeah.
Oh, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Jets.
Did I
You
not-
didn't
I actually
talk about
watched
that
that
one.
game.
Oh, sorry. I thought we
Unlike
did
my
cover that game. I
ignorance for
missed it.
everything else.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Chiefs 23,
Kind of week 4 and a
Jets
half.
20. Oh, yeah. Zach
That was a
Capone's
good
best
game.
game of his life.
Capono.
Oh, I like to take that back, too. I said he
Capono
shouldn't
will
even be in the
see.
NFL. And I couldn't be more wrong.
I
He
think
played
he
the
should
game.
just change his name to Capono. Just
Not
drop
even
Zach
Wilson.
And just go
Just-
straight
yeah,
Capono.
just Capono.
One
Puka-
name.
Puka
just
shells.
one name.
Puka shells. He
Puka
matches.
send him one Puka shells, man.
He's
One
a-
nose food.
He's a
Oh.
nice looking man.
What about the
He's a very nice
Chiefs,
looking man.
though? And all the advantages they seem to get
Okay.
from the referees.
I, j-
Just elaborate a little bit.
I think I'm biased a little bit. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I recognize their greatness, but it seems like very opportune moments, almost like NBA, you get that late foul call. Like, whoa, that really helped. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, so game preserving, drive preserving penalties that keep them on the field, kept
Huge.
Capono off the field. His big chance after redemption, after he's playing the best game of his life, then he drops the ball on the ground. So
you
sad.
Yeah.
Let's get him back on the field. Let's give him that shot at redemption, the American dream. Come out and drive
Yeah.
it down
And he
and take
was
out the
waiting.
Chiefs
He
after
was
you fumble it.
waiting.
You can
He
be the
was
hero
antsy.
of New York, and they didn't let him back on the field. And most of that was Mahomes doing. I mean, not with his arm. He did that thing too, where he runs the ball on 3rd down. He runs it on 4th down.
Yeah.
He gets 13 yards. The last play was a masterpiece. Ordinary people are watching the game and going, bro, run it in, get the points, or take the field, get more points. Why did you stop inbounds? Because he knew that was the last play of the game. He had worked out the clock. It was the same thing if he would have kicked the 50-yard field goal himself with the clock expiring.
Yeah.
That's how smart he is and how skilled he is. Beautiful sliding mount pops up and does a ball.
You was talking about that, right, Uncle?
Yeah.
About being a vet, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Very
veteran
good.
thing right there.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Talking about just that.
Knowing where you are and what's going on.
Yeah.
And how big it's
Because
more big.
we've seen it a lot
I think that's what people
before.
miss out on the Chiefs is you think it's all Patrick Mahomes, all the skilled players and it's smart. It's
Smart.
intelligence.
That's a smart
They
guy.
win close games because they play them well. And
I
maybe
mean,
they
yeah.
get calls because referees reward smart teams. They think, well, this is a smart team. They wouldn't do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe there's some intelligence bias there. I don't know. They're smart though. They don't make a lot of mistakes.
Well, that's the vet thing though, because
Yeah.
you could have had your stat with another touchdown
Mhm.
there, but he did the vet thing.
Win the game.
Nice
But I
slide.
think I say one thing about it though, what Kansas City does, like, because you can even say that about last year's Super Bowl about that holding call.
It's
they
very
got.
similar. Yeah.
And,
That call is
but
terrible.
they took advantage of those situations.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, that they didn't win it. They still had to.
Yeah.
They still had to
Still
take
had to do
advantage
it.
of that to win it, and they do it all the time.
Well, they also had to be close enough in the game to where that call matters. And they're right there. They're right on you.
Yeah.
They're never far behind at the end. I mean, only against Tampa Bay that 1 year where
It
he
was
ran
the
400
first
yards
down was
sideways.
the biggest thing.
That was
They
Not
gave
the
him the
first.
first down.
Yep, and then slide right after the first down, Bing, and then put his hands up like, hey.
I know you get on good team when you win the game with over a minute left on the clock. It's boring, but victory formation is a sign of a great team. When you win plenty of games, you're just running the ball out, taking knees.
Yeah.
You know you good.
The Vikings got to host Chiefs next week. That's rugged. They're gonna be 1-4. Okay, boom. I'm moving week 5.
All right,
Zach.
let's
go.
go.
Okay.
Week five, week five.
Okay, let's go. Thursday night, the 0-4 Bears go to the Commanders 2-2.
Another prime game. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, Thursday night football.
What is it about Thursdays?
Cancel it.
Okay, 7 a.m. I think. 2-2 Jags at Buffalo 3-1.
3 a.m.
3
At
a.m.
Buffalo.
Oh wait a minute.
Asterisk.
That's in London.
That's the London
It is
game.
3 a.m.
London.
Is it really on 3 a.m. on
Wait,
TV?
The
in
Bills
Hawaii,
are the
on
home
TV.
team.
it's very early.
That's killers.
Very early.
I love it. Okay, good. What you want to say about that game? Nothing. Just go play.
Well, yeah, just
Play
go
how you
play.
guys play.
Stay away from the fish and chips, so keep your stomachs
Yes.
nice and healthy for that game.
Yeah.
Watch out for those pints of Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful.
Delicious.
Okay, the 2-2
Well, like one of
Titans
those.
at the 2-2 Colts. That's a game of kind of whatever. But
Yeah,
you know,
that
it
would be a
matters.
good game
It
to
matters
watch.
even though it doesn't.
Hey, Richardson though for the Colts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
loving it, loving his game so
And
far.
Henry
He's- yeah.
for the Titans.
And Henry.
Yeah, that could be
Oh,
actually
that's
that
gonna
could be a
be-
good game, man.
And those
Yeah.
two are like same size too.
But I would watch the Jag game.
I would like to watch them too. Go ahead.
Very few
Oh,
running
yeah.
backs that you actually want to watch in the history of NFL. Derrick
He's
Henry's one of them.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders,
Yeah,
those guys.
right.
It's like, I want to
Richardson's
watch.
is like Derrick Henry at quarterback.
Oh. I think I always thought I was just telling.
He looked like that.
PK that he reminds me of Julio Jones as a wide receiver, kind of the same that just like physicality and
Yeah.
speed and
Just
power,
a different animal.
but all the dexterity.
Love it. Loved him. Okay, the 2-2 Texans go to Atlanta to play the 2-2 Falcons and look for their third win of the season and lead.
We
that
want the
division.
Texans to keep winning,
bro,
right?
totally.
That's
Well,
exciting.
I
the
love
thing
it.
about the 2-2 teams all playing each other.
Somebody's
it
gonna
is.
come out with a winning
Someone's
record.
gonna have-
Somebody's gonna
Yeah.
come out with a winning record.
Someone's gonna be.
Yep, that's 3 in a row. No, sorry, 2 in a row.
Two in a
Two.
row, yeah.
Then we got the 0-4 Panthers
Oh, goodness.
at the 3-1 Lions. I wonder who gonna win one game last, if they even win one, right? The Panthers or the Bears? Guess we gonna find out.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well, it's almost impossible to go winless in the NFL.
It seems
There's
hard,
gotta be
but-
somebody.
The
Some
Lions
teams that go-
had to do it.
yeah, the Lions did
If
it.
you're gonna do it, it's gonna be the Lions. God
Yeah.
bless them, and good for them now.
Okay, the 2-2 Saints go to the 1-3 Pats. Pats got to start getting some wins.
Mhm.
What's going on in
Yeah, I don't see
New
it.
England?
They're at home. I don't know, man.
I would think
Saints
they'd get that
defense is really good, but I don't know if this defense travels. Theirs does. But I watched some play, and their defense is good. New England's offense is suspect, sketchy, and on the ropes. So now you gotta reform against scoring 3 points against Dallas. You gotta come back against the Saints defense. Big ask. So
And
They need a win,
is
though.
out too.
Yeah.
1-4 is a rough record, bro.
Mhm.
but you gotta trust Belichick to pull that one out somehow.
I would think so. I would think so at home.
Yeah,
Still
rough
yet to this
schedule.
day. I'm not.
They gonna win 5-3.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a beautiful
those
Belichick
wins.
game.
He's hoping for snow.
Yeah. Okay, then the 1-3 Giants go to Miami and play the 3-1 Dolphins.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the Giants.
I would
Yeah,
think so,
this is
but
gonna
the
be a
Dolphins
payback
better
game.
get that win. You would hope so. You would hope so.
It's gonna be very strange circumstances.
I know.
If not,
Yeah.
Giants are really bad.
Okay, the 3-1 Ravens at the 2-2 Steelers. This is Steelers' chance for win a divisional game.
Mhm.
You gotta win divisional games if you like make playoffs, bro.
You know, the divisional games are always going to be tough.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, because
I got
they
the
would have
feeling
identical records if Steelers
the
can pull it off.
Steelers-
Do you think so?
Uh,
Ravens been getting lucky. Ravens lost to the Colts. Yeah, that's their
I don't
one
know,
loss.
The Steelers are going to score. You got to score to win.
Yeah, Steelers.
that
been
could be the
looking
game
kinda rough.
Steelers win, though, because of Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. Well,
Oh,
Harbaugh's
the three that Harbaugh throws away every
so
year.
Brother
Exactly
Clay
that,
is
you know
calling
that.
that this is one of the Harbaugh throwaways.
It's
Against-
gonna be one of those
against a-
Harbaugh
against a
throws.
good
We're
coach,
due
too.
for one. It's week
Yeah,
4
against
man.
yes,
Yeah.
we feel the
Tomlin
same way.
knows how to coach a game.
Yeah, we feel the same way about Tomlin.
Yeah.
Okay, then the 1-3 in trouble Bengals go to the 1-3 not in trouble Cardinals.
Oh my gosh.
I think Bengals in trouble.
mhm.
I think so. Yeah, we were just saying the Cards play good games.
Are the
They-
Cards
they really
favored in
need
this
this
game or
win.
what?
What a boy!
Ooh.
That's what I want to know.
I love it. I would say
Minus
yeah.
one.
Are the Cards favored in this game? Could be even. Oh, I think
They
that's
don't do
so
that.
cool, bro. They don't do
They
that.
don't do that. That doesn't get anybody
Oh, I
to
love
do
it.
anything. I think
Wow,
it's
this
probably
would be-
minus one.
Bro, no one thought the Cards would
Cards.
be favored in any game this year.
Especially against the Bengals.
Yeah, especially against the
Come on.
Bengals.
That was your
crazy.
division. Everybody picked them to win the division.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everybody. I don't think Mike Tomlin did. Maybe he did.
No, cannot.
Wow.
You got them. I will
Yeah,
move.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, I will move, come
hanging
back,
up to
tell
one
us.
Bar. It'll come on before this show.
Okay, Bengals Cards. Okay, the 4-0 Eagles go to the 2-2 Rams. That could be.
I
a
want to
game.
watch that.
The I know I do too.
Yeah.
The Rams could totally win that game,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Depends on the defense.
Puka's making me a Rams fan.
Okay.
Puka's making
Okay.
me want to tune into some Rams games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rams have lost some really close games, and they're 2-2. This and how long are the Eagles? Who else is undefeated then? Eagles and Niners. That's it. Eagles Niners. Got it.
Niners.
Okay, cool.
I think Eagles have been holding back. I know that sounds dumb. NFL holding back.
Maybe,
No, you
man.
cannot hold back and win, but I think they've been
Not
Not on effort.
Not on
Not on
strategies.
effort.
Yeah.
Strategies.
Just
Holding
got
back
it,
some
got it.
plays. Like
Oh,
they
I'm
know it's
sure.
a long season.
Yeah.
I don't,
Oh, you know
have
about
not seen
all
their
your
best
checks.
football.
I hope not. I hope not.
And they're still 4-0.
Yeah, I mean they
They're
only
good.
won the last game by 3 in
So-
OT.
Yeah, that's
Strength of
not
their team.
strategy.
Offensive line.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the most important group of people on a football team these days. On either side of the O line is probably your number one
Yeah.
priority.
It's huge.
And they have the best O line.
Yeah, a little
So good
side
luck.
note on that, the Eagles though. How about all the teams that are trying to replicate
Their game.
their
can't do
their quarterback sneak?
I've seen
That
some fails.
There
I've
are
seen some
fails
fails.
on a lot
Really?
of teams. Nobody does
They
it like
run
them,
that
bro.
so good,
Nobody
dude.
does-
They
Like
run
not even
that
close
so
to,
good.
Not even
not
close,
even
yeah.
close. Like not even a half yard.
Yeah.
Like, but it works every time.
Well, you gotta have
It's the
the
guys doing it.
You gotta have the personnel,
Gotta have.
and they have
Jason
what they
Kelce.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're calling that the brotherly shove now. I think that's really
Nice.
clever.
The brotherly shove.
Yeah,
I love
That's
it.
very clever.
Bengals minus
Not as
3.
good as Tijuana Chargers.
Bengals minus.
Wow.
three.
Okay, good.
give it on
No
the
respect.
It's probably
I don't
then-
gamble,
then
but-
it's tied, and they just got the home advantage.
Yeah.
3 points maybe.
Got it. Wow.
I thought you said it was ad cards.
It
Is
is
it
at
at
cards.
cards?
It's
Oh,
at
my
cards.
That's
bad.
weird.
Okay,
So they're
That's
giving
a lot of
three in a row.
respect.
I don't
They're
know
the
why,
Bengals.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They're just
Vegas-
gonna turn it
Vegas
around.
knows what they're
Shot
doing.
that
Yeah.
theory.
They're still holding on to the old Joe Burrows.
They're gonna turn it around this week.
Yeah.
Okay, the 1-3 Jets at the 1-3 Broncos.
Capono, come on, Capono.
Let's go. Okay, then we got the 3-1 Chiefs at the 1-3 Vikes.
You don't.
I wouldn't
It's a
touch
giveaway.
that.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Vikings have a way of beating the number 1 team every once in a while, man.
They did it last year.
They did it last year. Yeah, twice to 2 different
2 or
teams.
3 times.
Us was one.
I'll be the only one that's
Heartbreaking.
ever said this. Kirk Cousins is no joke. No, he kind of is. He's kind of a joke. He fumbles so much. How can you not laugh? But seriously, they get a chance to like make it a game. But
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
Chiefs too smart, too well coached. My Vikings are not that well coached and they're not that smart. There's a huge difference in
No. God,
intelligence.
they were like 8-0
Like where
last
they
year or
play,
something.
though.
The Vikings.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got exciting offense. Their defense is
But
exciting.
Jefferson
It's
is
kind of
just
porous.
too cool. Is he playing? Is
But-
he all good?
Jefferson-
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
But
He's
no
solid.
superstars.
No. Okay, I'm gonna give you the option. Did they talk about that game or
Well, you didn't let me talk about.
no?
No, just kidding. He doesn't
Them.
talk about everything. We talked on the
Them.
phone for hours. At
You
times.
were
It's
going to bring
really
up
fun.
them.
Okay, listen.
Them.
Last
They
show.
them. They them.
No, it's because you last
They-
show we said we wasn't gonna mention the Cowboys on this show.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not here for that.
But because you here,
I'm not
I
here
mean, we
for
let
that.
you cut loose
I'm
a
not-
little
No, my beautiful wife said, you know, I'm wearing a cowboy shirt.
Oh.
I said, it's not that kind of show.
bit. Yeah.
It's not that kind of look. And look, what?
Okay. Well, then we're gonna
And
just.
we would
this is
get
the no
fired,
bocce
right?
zone.
He told us we're out of here.
It's a no bocce zone. We put this up because
Honest, that's what he told us.
this young man is a hero
Wow.
to so many people in this state. That's why we put this up.
Yeah, we
That's
love.
the only
to,
reason. That's
yes.
it.
We
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to,
This is not that kind of show otherwise.
No, excellent.
This is a professional show. I don't have
Okay.
to talk about. I don't want to talk about that anyway.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna skip.
Free Trayvon.
Yeah. We're gonna skip them then.
Yeah.
Okay, last game of the day. Monday night.
Uh-huh.
Packers at Raiders.
Oh, boy.
2-2, 1-3. How's the first beginning? The Thursday game.
Yeah.
Bears at Commanders. The
Yeah.
Monday game. Packers at Raiders. That's ugly.
Consistently crummy games, bookend games Thursday and Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's competitive.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a rout.
Yeah.
Well, you don't think that
Yeah.
one? Yeah, I guess.
I'm just lucky I'm in fantasy to watch those games.
And that's what it's all about. I don't know.
But hey, you know what? I'll tell you this. About 3 months ago or 4 months ago, you used to tell me that the Packers and the Raiders was going to be on TV. I'm all in because I was
sounds good.
starving for some football.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Yeah, but now,
So
yeah, I gotta go supermarket, bruh.
it's like when you go to the beach and it's kind of small. You just think, man, how many times I came here and it was flat. So let's just go surf anyway and we appreciate we got a little something.
Yeah.
Man, you know.
But the hard part about the Monday night games is similar analogies. I drank so much football on Sunday. You make me drink more football on Monday.
Gotta be
It's gotta be
good,
some
yeah.
champagne because I'm
Yeah.
a little bit hungover. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
I tried. That was similar to last week Monday night's game. I wanted to watch because it's
Like the
football.
Bloody Mary.
It's
the next
football,
morning.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's football. But it's hard because I watched a lot. It was good. So Monday night games have not been cherry, but this could be interesting. I like to see what Jordan Love can do against a junk coach and not a good team. Like hopefully he can build up some more confidence and stats. I want him to do well. I like all those guys exactly what they get. Everybody piles on them. Everybody wants them to
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah.
I root for those guys.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
do.
after next week, we're not quite there, but we're almost a third of the way done with the season. Do you know what I mean? Which is kind of bananas. That's how fast the year is gonna go already. So cool.
Yeah. This week is a quarter, huh? Well, week 4 was a quarter.
And that's why I don't like.
Almost-
Okay,
almost a
Yeah.
quarter.
you think a
Almost
17 game is
17
great, but
games,
it
right.
ruined all the math for talking about half the season.
Yeah, I like
Full
the
of season.
even.
You can't even do third.
I like the
Play
even.
18
Now we
games.
gotta go. It's 23.7.
Yeah,
699,
exactly,
5%
exactly.
of
Thanks
the
for
season.
nothing.
15. Yeah, it's not quite a
For
third.
that, yeah.
It's the same. Okay, what you got then? Week 5, week 4. What's your closeout? What you got? I think the Texans are maybe going to be the Lions of this year, possibly, and not make playoffs, but at least make noise. You know what I mean?
And then does that mean that Stroud is the biggest part of that? And then he comes out looking like, okay, that was the guy. Like
Possibly.
between Richardson and Nakai and Young
Possibly.
and the other guy
Yeah.
that got drafted,
My
I don't even
only
remember.
and my only drag with Young, like he's a legend and this and that. He's too little, bro. And they're NFL quarterbacks.
He
Well,
looks
out of
small.
those
He's
three
tiny.
teams, though, the Panthers are probably the worst.
That's fair to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Texans
yeah.
got some athletes, bro.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been picking number 1 for a while already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they got from the great coaching trees, right? San Francisco coaching tree. Everybody puts a lot of emphasis on that. You
Yeah.
know, like guys coming from systems where
DeMarco.
you're winners, you have great values, great,
Yeah.
practices and habits.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
probably they're lucky they got him.
They look at like a new team, though, Houston.
Yeah.
They look like a new team.
Whole fresh start,
Yeah.
fresh quarterback,
Yeah, I'm
playing
excited.
better than people thought, throwing the ball, really nice.
We might have to start watching them a little more.
When we talk about those teams, though, Richardson and Stroud might both win their divisions.
That'd be outrageous, bro. Go playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, remember how young the quarterback lineup was last year in the playoffs? Like 23,
Oh,
24,
yeah.
24,
Yeah.
23, 25, 26. Mahomes was the oldest guy in the AFC
I don't know if
playoffs
that's such a good
at
thing.
27.
Yeah.
Dude, that's banana. He was the old man at 27.
I don't know.
And then you had the kind on the other side that was kind of old, but it's bananas, bro. It's like
I don't want some
what the hell's
mature guys
Okay.
playing.
They
Big
got
time
some
football.
younger ones starting
Nah.
with Richardson.
going on? Yeah, but look how mature Tua is at 24
Every-
already. And Brock Purdy
So
Purdy
many.
at 22 or whatever. But look at how mature Mahomes is at 27, 28. He's going to be 28 this year if he plays in the Super Bowl. And he's like been in the league forever, it seems like already.
Burrows, Herbert, they're not like.
And
the
Josh
young
Allen's
rookies
been in the
anymore.
league, what, 10 years already?
But
Yes,
those,
it
to be
seems like
fair
that.
though,
Yeah,
6
for real.
years
those
old.
weren't the young guys you were talking about in the playoffs last
Well, I
year.
was talking more like Tua and then
Purdy
Sunshine.
and those guys.
And Purdy,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like they're not and Hurts. They're not proven
Oh,
guys.
Tua, though. Oh, no.
None of those guys were proven guys. The
Well,
guys you're
Tua-
talking about can ball.
Tua hasn't even won a playoff game yet.
I know, yeah. Well, you gotta stay on the field, brother. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
And that's such a tough conference
That's
to be top 8. Gosh,
If he stays on the field, he'll win that playoff game.
I
bloodthirsty.
hope so, bro.
But I remember last season, Uncle, you was talking about when it's time to sprint, towards the end of the season. Now,
Yeah, or even
we-
pockets within the season, right?
Yeah, so now that the season, we're week 4 going into week 5.
Is this a little
It's,
bit of
it's
a...
time to start having a stride now, at least already, right?
You know, you would like to have
Yeah.
a loss already in your
I think so.
packet
and
because
going
now
from
you
there.
went through it.
Yeah.
Now it's no pressure. Any game, when you get 7-0,
Yeah.
8-0, you
Yeah.
get some added pressure.
Yeah.
So everybody, there's only two
Niners,
teams,
Eagles.
and everybody knows those teams are going to be there.
10-0, 12-0.
So, well, they may not. I don't think they'll make it that
No.
way. But you remember, I asked who would be the team and how long would they go before they get
Yeah.
a loss,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
loss.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
And the number we thought was 6, 7.
Well, they blew that, though, didn't they?
No,
What
well,
was
there's 2 teams that haven't
still
lost.
Oh, now you
teams,
mean...
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 2 teams, yeah.
So I figured 10 with the Niners.
Wow.
They'll
10-0's
have
rocky.
10-0,
That could be it.
and
So I-
then they'll have a loss. But they gotta have a
And
loss.
thank you for touching in on week 5 game, though. I know where he's going with that. Then Cowboys are down. Okay, I got you, brother. Fair enough.
So you need
Side
to-
mention.
so
J-Dem,
what
Side
does
mention.
J-Dem.
this mean about the Cowboys?
No, they're off limits. They're off
Okay.
limits. Yeah.
All right.
Nah,
so
we don't
next
need to do
week
that.
we back to
They're them now.
them.
They play...
Not
but you
America's
know what,
team.
though? Okay.
No.
No, okay, never
Why
mind.
would you say something? I always agree with that theory about you lose one early or too early, and lose to a junk team. I've always don't lose to a good team. Beat the good
Don't
teams.
give
And whatever
them the
losses you
win.
have should be like they lost to them. Those are you go back and look in the records historically. The Super Bowl teams are the real Super Bowl teams, not lucky ones. The few losses they had was to teams that were not good that year. And that's how sports work to me.
Mhm.
If you lose to a junk team. It's like, it doesn't prove anything. Beat the good teams. Beat the great teams.
All day. I would rather lose to
That's
junk.
the
If you always
way.
look at the end of the season at teams, like who has the best shot in the playoffs, look for quality wins. Like that year that the Broncos beat the Panthers. Panthers were 15-1. Broncos had a bunch of losses, but they had 5-6 quality wins.
Yeah, Panthers had none. Yeah.
Two. So you want those quality wins. That's what builds your character,
Yeah.
builds your confidence, it builds your playbook. You need to beat great teams in tough situations.
Yeah, like the Bills just beating the Dolphins. That's a quality win.
Yeah, and you want
Gives
some
you
close
so
wins too,
much.
tight
Oh,
games.
definitely,
like,
definitely.
Yeah, that's why the Chiefs are always ready. Look at these wins they're having now.
True.
I mean, they're not beating great teams.
No, but
close,
they're winning on the road,
Winning
in
close
being
hostile
smart.
environments.
Yeah, they're learning more.
Yeah.
Man,
I agree.
it's yeah,
They're
so
evolving.
when you're winning a game and you have to, like you were talking about, Uncle, the last
Mhm.
drive.
Yeah.
If you win in games like that,
Mhm.
which the Eagles won 4 already in a
Yep,
row,
that's good for
they were
them.
all close.
Yeah, that is good for them.
You know what I mean? And then
They're challenged.
the Buffaloes,
they're
they got
tested.
I mean, they played their worst game, and then but it was an overtime game, which is weird because it felt like
Yeah.
a blowout.
Yeah.
And
See,
then,
you don't want
They
those.
barely beat the Vikings too.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
I don't.
yeah. I
So-
mean, all the Eagles teams, they barely won all the Eagles games so far this year.
Yeah.
If I gotta go play Buffalo in Orchard Park, right? And I don't want to come off a 70-20 win at home against. I don't want that. I don't want to have that big win and then have to go play a great
True,
team.
that is a
It's-
huge
it-
disadvantage.
I'd rather win a close game like the Eagles do. You stay sharp.
Mhm.
I mean, they were talking and how can you not talk when you score 70? They were talking like, oh, they better watch out and everybody watch out. You know what we're about now. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's why yeah, and they weren't
Don't
ready.
fly your own flag around.
Right, yeah.
Let other people fly your flag.
But
Don't
it's
fly your own
good though.
flag.
I think what Miami losing this game after that, 70,
Mhm.
and then they lose to Buffalo the way they lost
By
man,
28.
it forces you to
Full
make some
touchdown.
adjustments and start assessing
Well,
things, right?
yeah.
Hopefully that's what you do. Because
Yeah,
if you don't,
exactly.
then
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
just
yeah.
you just.
And that's what you were saying about.
yeah. Then
that,
where are you?
right?
Say where are you? Let's see what kind of coach you are.
Now we're
Then
gonna see,
let's
yeah.
see. I
Full
wanna
circle,
see.
going back to what you said, exposed, maybe not exposed, cause for concern.
Definitely
would be my take on
okay,
that
instead
game.
of exposed
Because
big
of
time.
exactly what you said is, this happened last year.
Yeah.
They came out on fire,
And then
right?
to
Holy
cracks.
cow! And then look really average.
Average.
Unbelievable, like
you
3
know.
games straight.
And then Tua gets hurt, and it's just all pow,
Yeah.
right? And they still make the playoffs though somehow,
Yeah,
right? But
I can't even believe
for
it.
no reason, really.
For no reason.
But they don't have a track record of surviving games like that. So can they? They don't even know. They don't know yet, right?
No.
This is the year.
Their identity is not even.
You go
complete.
like Jordan, what 6 titles, 6 MVP. The first time they won, he won against the Lakers. We didn't know he was going to be that. He had to win the next year.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when you're watching it, you don't know what's going to happen. So same thing. The Dolphins don't know if they can do this.
Yeah.
They
No.
believe
They
they
didn't
can,
win it,
yeah.
but how much confidence do they have?
Yeah.
Because anybody, who do they play next week? Anybody? This one junk team, right? You said they got that.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah,
the
Giants
Giants.
at home.
Okay, overlook them. I dare you. I dare
Oh,
you to
no.
overlook. And they're coming off on bad loss, so they're gonna come in very motivated because they look bad on national TV. They're gonna come out punching.
Giants got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And
Giants
the
got
Dolphins
nothing to
got
lose.
everything to lose.
I don't want to call it a
Cleveland
trap
knows
game.
how to beat Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
But I would say this is where I think the Miami's gonna make the biggest adjustments is more defense.
I hope so.
Because I mean, yeah, you're gonna be forced to punt the ball a few times, but can you stop the other team too? That's what Miami didn't do all game, was they didn't stop Buffalo. I didn't think Buffalo's punter went on the field.
The fourth quarter.
Only
You
the
couldn't.
field
But
goal.
remember, Buffalo did that
Yeah.
once or twice
A
last year. Where
mercy
they like,
punt, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't
Well,
see. I didn't even watch the
oh, and like you said, but when he's hot, when Josh Allen's
I
hot,
think
there's
that-
nothing you can do. It's like he's stroking threes from all over the court, and you just can't touch him.
It's a different type of.
You gotta
I
just
feel
score
like
with him.
he's patient. It's a lot different. I never seen him check
He
down
should be
so
the
much.
best Josh Allen he's been this year, right? I mean, he should
I-
be.
He should be the most mature.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
So
Yeah,
coming
that
out of
was
Wyoming,
smooth,
right?
too.
You probably guys never even saw him play. I watched a few because my wife went to University of Wyoming. Go Pokes! But coming out of Wyoming, Mel Kiper, before he was ever drafted, had Josh Allen as one of his top 10 quarterback prospects of all time.
Really? Oh,
But that's Mel Kiper. You know what I mean? Like but he had a really poor percentage.
Yeah.
It was like 53% in college, and smaller college, not top tier defenses. So he didn't, but still drafted like
And
seventh, I
nobody knew
think.
really who Josh
Well,
Allen
still drafted seventh, so there's a lot of upside. But Mel Kiper is like, this guy is one of my top. Doesn't mean you're gonna pan out, but as a prospect, top 10 of his all-time prospects. And I mean, that seems to be coming
Spot
to
on.
fruition.
Oh, yeah.
I love the guy.
Yeah.
He's so strong. He's just so
The dream.
too courageous sometimes.
That's
Stop
where I
it.
think his maturity is starting to take over. Hopefully.
Yeah, I heard that a lot in the
That
analysis in
mediocre
this game
Buffalo
of like
team.
things that he did in the first game, he did not do in this game
Yeah.
against the Jets. Mistakes, the kind of greedy, selfish plays, right? Kind of careless, kind of too much bravado. He was more restrained, and it helped.
Yeah.
But he's played a terrific game.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah, well,
perfect
yeah.
quarterback rating. If I'm wrong, Peter, just say I was wrong, but it was pretty close.
I'll put it up. I'll put up his quarterback rating and stats. Okay, week 5's coming up. Week 4 is in the books. We like Uncle John gave us his Super Bowl pick because we all gave our Super Bowl pick already.
This is a non-answer answer. 3.75% through the season right now,
Oh,
Rob,
yes,
because
yes,
of the 17 game, and we've
Thank you.
learned very little. I mean, the teams we knew are great.
Everything I
Right.
said last week was wrong.
No, I mean, but
Changing it
it's
all.
just God bless football. It's a short, long season. I have no idea who's going to win the Super Bowl, but I hope it's. I know for a
Seattle
fact
Jags.
it's going to be two teams that are going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
can almost guarantee that because the top teams are fun teams. So that's what I'm excited about. Yeah, totally. That's what excites me about this season and the upcoming Super Bowl, wherever they're playing it. I don't know.
So it's gonna be fun teams. So
Fun
that's-
teams.
So that you just eliminated about 3/4 of the NFL.
100%. No, more like 90% of the NFL. I don't know how that pans out.
Yeah,
9 out of
me
10
too.
teams. So fun
You
teams.
narrowed it down to 4 teams.
Yeah, it's not complicated. Bills, Dolphins, Chiefs, Niners, Eagles, Cowboys. Those are the fun teams to watch. The rest are, I don't want to watch the Chargers, even with Herbert. I have no interest.
Texans,
I've never seen him play.
Getting silly now.
super silly.
That's it.
The rest are just storylines.
Seahawks,
Yeah.
not fun.
they got a squad.
Because Stroud is a
Oh my God,
storyline,
their
too.
offense is so fun. to
It's
watch.
not fun.
I want to watch the Jets play because I want to see Capono.
I want to see Capono take the
I wanna
reins.
see these guys
Yeah.
rebound.
I would roll after.
Back then,
Capono,
GI.
Capono.
Okay.
Hey, you know what though? If the Jets play the Dolphins in the playoffs, and I was working for the Jets, I would make the poster of Capono riding one dolphin. Dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
With Tua's face in the dolphin. No! Oh, hey. My bad. That's not funny. That's not funny.
No.
That's not funny.
Okay.
I can see it.
You like close this out or no?
No, just.
What you got,
it's-
Uncle?
Well, actually,
Tell
it's
us.
been a great first part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the season.
Real slow though. Real spar at man.
There's a couple of teams that
23.7,
stand
96%.
out. Philly
Yeah, yeah.
and the
Some- yeah.
49ers.
No
Other
surprise
than-
though.
Other than them, I wouldn't bet my house on Lot
Mm-mm.
and Lot
Mm-mm.
on any one
Nope.
game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No can.
'Cause
Nobody's
this
really
year-
standing out as that team that is
No.
just unbeatable.
Well, we haven't figured it out yet. I
Yeah.
think John had mentioned that we learned nothing
Not really.
in the first 4 games.
Not really.
Nothing.
Still enjoyable, like you said. Though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to say like it's like throw away junk. No, I mean we watch, we enjoy, we learn a little bit more about some of the players.
But not in depth about who's who. It's kind of like still, and it's interesting. It makes it interesting to watch
Mm-hmm.
because who knows what's going to happen.
So we'll keep track of the undefeateds. Only
Yeah.
get 2
well,
and we'll run
no,
the games.
even
too.
those that are 1 and 2 or 2
Yeah,
and
yeah,
2
yeah.
or even 1 and 3. But
Yeah,
if
who's
they
just
pull off
dominant.
7-8 wins,
I'd like to see
You
some
can.
more.
You can do it.
and the rest of the
Yeah.
guys are still, winning
Yeah.
50% or
Yeah.
maybe 60-70, but nobody's
Yeah.
going to
That's so.
Well,
so,
Bills look spooky
blow
right
their
now.
way through it.
so as a coach, right? You're thinking you're in the middle of the season. That's 23.796%
Yeah.
done,
We're there.
right? So what are you telling your team now? When teams that are in that position where it's like they're 2 and 2 or they're 1 and 3 or they can win ball games, but they're just not winning right now. But they should have been winning games already.
Well, after 4 games, there's not many, but
Yeah.
no, it's just jockeying. It's way too early to even think about
Yeah, not
season.
Yeah.
How's our season going? We're not even close to that part of the of the mentality. It's just bust the ass at practice. That's what they're
Win that day.
Win that game.
Exactly.
Not even the next game. Win that day. In your practice, your preparation.
Playing next
Win
week.
the day.
You just know who you're playing.
I can just
That's so good. You'd be surprised. You're like,
Well,
what?
that's
you know.
exactly it. Because how many of the great coaches you ask them about anything about the whole season, and like Belichick, for instance, all I'm thinking about is Cleveland this weekend.
Moving on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, don't even
Yeah.
ask me about
Yeah.
any other matchup. Oh, we
Yeah.
got Cleveland coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Then don't ask me
And
nothing
that's
about
how,
any other team.
because
Yeah.
it's
You look no
him.
further.
Yeah,
Every player is thinking that
Yeah.
because it's a reminder, I'm sure, everywhere.
The great
Yeah.
teams don't have a horizon.
But
It's
that's
just
how the
right there.
players should take it.
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like the 49ers and probably the Eagles because they're still the whole, like I've said it 1,000,000,000 times about the whole organization
Mhm.
is that way. You don't hear
It starts from
any,
the top up.
nothing. It's the quietest team.
They work in. Yeah.
You don't hear nothing except ching 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 all every
Winning.
week. Win.
that kind of sounds like the Eagles. Quiet
Yeah,
4-0.
Exactly.
Quiet
Yeah.
4-0.
But they have a
That's
couple
what I'm
of
saying.
They haven't
players
shown
that
up.
make-
They're still holding
Plus-
some of their
plus-
cards.
Plus, they're playing with the chip because they don't have the trophy. That's why hard
And they
for
got
the
a
Chiefs.
little. They got a
'cause-
little gypped a little
Because the
bit.
Chiefs a little fat, they got the trophy, so hard for, you know what I mean, right? Right?
From what I've seen though thus far, they are one of those few teams historically in any sport where they still
Can.
maintain the drive for excellence.
They have been.
You know, not hard to win one championship. Somebody got to win every year.
Yeah.
It's not like you got to do something to win. You just got to
Yeah.
be the last man standing.
Yeah.
Winning another one
Yeah.
and duplicating it,
Yeah.
whether soon or soon thereafter,
Yeah.
way harder than winning one.
I think though, for me,
Way
I think,
harder.
I think that
you got to have drive.
and I
Hunger.
It should be obvious, but I'm thinking if the Chiefs are to win a third one, that'll be harder than their first two. Do you know what I mean?
It's always hard. Well,
Yeah. Is
I
that
think
guaranteed?
it's
I
up-
think it'll be though.
So more teams gunning
Back
for
to
you, but
back.
you also have
Yeah.
confidence
And
and
especially back to
experience,
back.
though. I don't know,
Yes,
bro. I don't know.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Even Brady did he win 2-3 in a row?
Two.
Two.
He won.
Yeah,
he
no
won 2 in a row
three-peat.
once.
Yeah,
That's
and
the last
only
team
once.
to do it.
Only one.
Yeah, that's
The
hard.
last team
bro.
to do it was I think way back in the O's.
That's hard.
Yeah, 06 or something like that.
It's not like
Was the Randy Moss
basketball.
year supposed to be the three-peat year?
No, that was just supposed to be a back-to-back, I think. Because they only won twice, back-to-back one time early on in his career. More of the Belichick defense years where he wasn't putting up super great numbers. And even in the playoff games.
I'm interested to know what that three-peat
It just
year
doesn't
was like
happen.
for
Yeah,
Brady.
the 3-peat. I'll go look it up.
Well, this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
be a
Look it
3-peat for KC. This would just be a
Wrap it up.
2-peat anyway.
Look it up. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. We cool?
I'm
Good. Anything else? No. What you want to say to the people? Tell them. These guys are on tour. Check them out.
Appreciate coming around all the way from Kalmana. But
Yeah.
we love you guys, and thank you for having me. You guys
You're
are all,
welcome.
you guys are all gentlemen.
Super fun.
You're all
We'll
gentlemen.
do them again.
It's my privilege to know you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, good luck, everybody. Please don't get hurt this week. NFL Week 5 coming up. Have fun. We'll see you guys next week. Review Week 5 and preview Week 6. Yeah. Boom. Welcome. Or welcome.
Let's
Thank
go
you.
Tijuana.
Let's go Chargers. Imagine how silly their
Mickey
practices are.
LeBlanco Chargers.
Yeah. I bet they're just
Tijuana
dumb.
Chargers. Coin it.
Kept coming through. Let me
Oh,
see.
you know what's,
Okay.
you know what's this weekend too on Saturday?
What?
Is
Tell 'em.
What I do? Twist it?
Taulia playing the undefeated Ohio State Buckeyes this week. And Maryland is looking pretty good, man.
Maryland turning to the Terrapins.
Maryland with